Hey, Patrick.
Good morning.
Good evening, Mahatera.
Good evening. Okay. Good evening. Also, good morning. Let us start our evening session. Now it is time to start our chanting, discourse on loving friendliness. You all can join with me to chant, discourse on loving friendliness. Keep your palms together to recite the stanzas. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk all life to protect the only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving kindness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment. Whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. Head should be straight forward. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Again, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Your mind is relaxing as well as the body. Pay full attention to your body and mind. Determine this is my meditation time. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. Develop your energy strength to practice, to overcome all the difficulties which is occurring in this moment, causing for your practice. Your mind is relaxing, happiness is increasing. Let us use this wonderful opportunity to practice metta meditation, loving friendliness meditation. First of all, generate metta to yourself. Scan in your body head to toes. Generate metta to yourself. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. You feel head to toes. The body is relaxing. Happiness is increasing. You feel sorrowlessness, painlessness, and happiness. Painful attention. Develop your positive energy. Develop your loving friendliness thoughts to yourself. May I be well, happy and peaceful. Generate more and more metta to yourself. Let us share this metta with others. As I am, my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. If there is any unfriendly thoughts of them, practice metta along with compassion and equanimity. Let us extend all living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe. Human, non-human, living near or far, born or coming to birth, seen and unseen. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Just practice metta to the universe. Break all the boundaries and limits. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Being in metta thought, continue in mindfulness. Let us switch to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Keep your mind end of your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. Be aware whether it is a short breath or a long breath. Pay full attention. See how important the breath is for the life. The life is dependent on the breath, but the breath is not me. The breath is not mine. The breath is not myself either. Open your mind. Try to see the reality. Painful attention. Through your concentration, you can see. Conventionally, we can talk about the breath, but absolutely there is nothing such a thing to take as a breath. Breathe in, breathe out. You can see when you start to breathe in at that moment it has been changing. So you can see generating and vanishing, generating and vanishing. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. The breath is impermanent. Which is impermanent, that is full of suffering, because no one like to change. Which is impermanent as well as full of suffering, such a things no one take as me, myself. Impermanent, suffering, selfless. These three characteristics are there. The life is depending on the breath, so the nature of the life is impermanent, full of suffering and selfless. Taking your time and practice insight meditation to develop your vipassana knowledge, experience. Breathe in, breathe out. You can see each and every moment it has been changing and changing and changing. This is the nature, this is the reality. Your breath is changing. There is nothing such a thing to take as a breath. It is a process, rising and falling. Pay full attention to your breath, taking breath as objects. Let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Dukkapatac nidukkha Bhayapatac nibbaya Sukapatac nisoka Hontu sabbe pipanino Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you. Dear friends, now it is time to start our discussion. So we are in Dhammapada, stanza number 200. This stanza also very given us a very similar idea, the stanzas that we discussed previously. Susukang vata jivama yesanno natti kinchanam piti bakka bhavisama deva abhassarayata. Brief meaning, indeed we live very happily without any impediment. Like the Abhassara Brahmas, we shall live on delightful satisfaction as our food. This conversation happened with the Buddha and the Mara. One day, the Buddha was having his arms round in a particular village. The name of the village is Panchasala. Buddha purposely went to that village to help some princes who were having merits to even attain sainthood, first stage of sainthood, Sotapanna. Having loving kindness thoughts toward them, the Buddha went to meet them. On the way, the time is ready for the alms, so Buddha decided to have alms round with the other monks. Mara knew this situation and then he wanted to disturb the Buddha. So the Mara was not allowed to the Buddha to have him his arms at that moment. So the Buddha and the monks went few places. They did not get any food. Time has been passing, so the Buddha returned to his journey. On the way, the Mara was saying to the Buddha, "Did you get any food to eat?" Then the Buddha said, "I know. When you are here, how I can get any food?" Then Mara said to the Buddha again, "Oh, you might be hungry." Then the Buddha said, "No. We are living happily without any impediments, like the Abhasara Brahmas. We shall live on delightful satisfaction as our food." When you are happy, these general thoughts, when you are happy, you are not paying attention to your food or any other uh, comforts because you are living full of happiness. When you are living full of happiness, you can forget about so many difficulties. Even though you face in some difficulties, you can forget, you can escape those but negativities and difficulties. In this way, the Buddha is explaining about the nature of the happiness. When you live happily, as result of that happiness, you can cut off, you can escape so many difficulties, including hunger. In this particular stanza, there are few words that we should pay full attention. Kinchanang natti, kinchanang natti. If we are not getting anything, if you are not getting anything, kinchanang natti, susukang vata jivama, we are living, we live happily. Even though we don't get anything as food, but we live happily. It's mean this is the nature of Arahant beings and particularly of the Buddha. The Buddha's happiness or Arahant beings' happiness not depending on external things because they have covered their mind, they have protected their mind, they have established their happiness. Why? They already eliminated all defilements from their mind. Dear friends, as a nature, as a result of this situation, they don't have any fear, any doubt, any sorrow, anything to be upset. They don't have. No one can make upset them. There is no any situation to disappoint for them because all these negatives are arising in our mind with the help of defilements. When you are living without defilements means you can maintain your happiness. You can maintain your peaceful thoughts with you. All our peaceful thoughts are disappearing. Our happiness disappear because of our defilements. If we are living with defilements, our happiness is not established. When you are able to eliminate all the defilements, no one can bother. So in here, in this particular story, giving us something to think ourselves. The Buddha himself, living in this society, even though who attained enlightenment himself, he has to take care of this body. We have worries, troubles, matters, problems in our mind. Why? Because of our body. Because of our body. Just pay attention for your daily routines. In the morning, when you are wake up, you have to think about your body, to wash it, to clean it. You sleep to give a rest for your body. And you have to prepare in the morning coffee, tea, breakfast, all these things for your body, not the mind. All these treatments for body. And then put on your clothes and everything, you have to get in ready to go to work. Why you want to work? You want to work because you need some money. For what? To have a shelter, to have facilities to go here and there, and to eat something, and to associate your family members, friends, relatives. You need money for all these things. So therefore, you have to work. You have to work to earn money. Money is the medium for all these things. So it is also depending on your body, not the mind. Now you can see we are paying full attention to take care of this body because we know We assume in ourselves this body is the most important thing for us, and we have to satisfy this body. We have that concept. These kind of concept we have because we are living with ignorance. We are living with ignorance. The Buddha went arms round as an obligation to give some food to his body, not for the desire, not because of desire. Buddha went to arms round to find something to eat, to help the body, to make body compatible. That is the purpose. But he did not get any food, even though he had some difficulties living without food, but he did not have any kind of unhappy thoughts, upset mind. He was very happy, and then he was able to skip that moment. Why? He did not have defilement in his mind. He is not living with desire, hatred, or ignorance. All these defilements are eliminated by the Buddha attaining enlightenment. So he did not want to worry about his body. He was trying to help the body, but he did not get chance to help body, giving food, making comfortable. But he did not get upset. He did not worry about, because it is not a big deal for the Buddha. This is the nature when you establish your happiness, when you eliminate your all defilements. This is the nature. Equanimity is there. That's why the Buddha said directly to the Mara, Priti Bhakka Bhavissami Deva Abhasarayata. Today we can live like a Brahma world, which we call Abhasara, Abhasara Brahmas, like Abhasara Brahmas, we can live today. Who are Abhasara Brahmas? Dear friends who attain jhanas, they are the being who can go to that Abhasara world to born there, to get a birth there. And who attain Sotapan, they are the people who can get their birth. Who attain Sakadagami, they are the beings that who can birth there in Abhasara world. So in this manner, you can see Abhasara Devas, Brahmas, they don't want to have food for their body to take care. To take care of their body, they don't want to have food. Why? They are living happily and peacefully. They live happy and peaceful thoughts, so they don't want to have food. They are always full of stomach because of their wholesomeness, because of their happy thoughts. This is the nature of the Abhasara Brahma world, Brahma realm. So, in this manner, the Buddha also can enjoy that happiness like Brahmas, even though Buddha living in human world. How it's come? Because that is the nature of Buddhahood. That is the nature of enlightenment, enlightened beings. When they attain enlightenment, they don't have any defilements in their mind. So when they don't have defilements, means they can live worryless life. Worryless life. Whether they gain something or lose something, they don't have any worry about that. Whether they healthy or unhealthy in their body particularly, they don't worry about that, because they know They already established happiness and they know the reality. They know reality. So in this manner, we can see what kind of lifestyle the Brahmas in Abhasara world can experience. Kinchanannati, even though you are not getting anything, you don't need to worry about. Their worryless life is there. Then how we can get painful situation? What is the reasons to be worried? What is the reasons to be upset? Not something. Only thing is your defilements. If you are living with lust, if you are living with anger, if you are living with desire, hatred, and ignorance, yes, definitely you have worry in your mind. You are suffering a lot. So all these uncomfortable situation created by unwholesome thoughts. Now it is clear. Unwholesome thoughts are the main reasons to have uncomfortable situation mentally and physically. Mentally and physically. When you when you're able to eliminate all defilements, all unwholesome thoughts, unwholesome roots from your mind, then there is nothing to worry. There is nothing to be upset. Everything happening peacefully and happily because your mind is clear. Your mind is full of happy. So we practice Dhamma, we apply this application to our day-to-day life for what? To achieve these goals, to establish our happiness, and to reduce our uncomfortable situation ourselves. This is the main reasons that why we are practicing Dhamma. So around the world, people are practicing Dhamma having this goal. This is the goal of practicing Dhamma. So then susukang vata jivama, you can live happily. Because delightful satisfaction already with you because you eliminated defilements. Your food is happiness. Piti bakka bhavisami. Your food is happiness. You are not depending on rough food like the food that we consume each and every day as human being. Because you can stay with your happy thoughts. You can use that happy thoughts as food for your life. Dear friends, now you know in this world, in this universe, there are different kind of realms. These realms, living beings are different for each and everyone. Even we are not able to think about how someone can live without food. We don't have that idea, that thoughts, that experience. Even we can't think about that. Why? Because always we are living with food. Just think about yourself. Even one time, can you escape your meal? No, it is not easy. Around the world, we can see people are fighting. Sometimes human beings are killing human beings because of their food. This is the nature. So we are not able to even think about how we can live without food. But in this universe, there's a realm which we call Abhasara Brahma world. They are The beings who can live without food, their food is their happiness. That much clear mind they have, that much happiness they already established themselves. They don't have any worries, they don't have any trouble, they don't uh, uh, cry, lamentate. Why? They already eliminated all these defilements which cause for uncomfortable, unhappy situation. This is the nature of the universe. But normally, some of our people in this human world are not able to understand this nature. We think as human being we are the only living being who can control this world. That is the mentality that we have, which is not experience ourselves. Then we have thoughts not to believe it. You don't have any experience about the world, then you don't ready to believe it. But dear friends, we supposed to open our mind, because the universe is unlimited. The universe is unlimited. In this universe, we don't know how many realms are there for living beings. What kind of living beings are there? We don't know. Recently, I read something about UFO, unidentified flying objects. Now, some agencies already proved there are some unidentified flying objects in this world. Through special cameras, they were able to catch those things, to caught all these pictures of unidentified flying objects. As Buddhist follower, there is no surprise for us, because we know there are some other worlds which are powerful than human world. There are some other realms which powerful than human realm. They might have that technology. We are trying to go to another realms, but our technology is not enough grew yet. Might be in future sometimes you human beings might able to go to celestial world, but we don't know when how it's happened. But anyway, other living beings who are in those realms, they have that ability, they have the facilities. But in particularly in this instance is mentioning Abhasara Brahma world, who are in Abhasara Brahma world, they are living with their happiness. Their food is their happiness. Who can go there? Only the being who attain jhanas, who attain sotapanna, who attain sakadagami. They are the people who can go there, who can get birth there. But Abhasara world is also not eternal. Being who are there should be two things. One thing, they should attain enlightenment while they are living there. Otherwise, they should come back to human world and suffer again in this birth and death circle. These two things would be there. This is the reality in that world too. Because Abhasar Brahma Loka world also under these three characteristic impermanent, suffering, and selfless. So the Buddha did not come to this world to introduce this path to go Brahma world, to go to heaven. That is not Buddha's duty. That is not the teachings of the Buddha. Then what Buddha wanted to introduce us? Eternal happiness or nibbana, enlightenment. This is the reasons appearance of the Buddha. The Buddha came to this world to teach us the path for our liberation, for our enlightenment, which we call eternal happiness. So, dear friends, as followers of the Buddha, we don't want to make wishes to go to Brahma world or celestial world. We have to maintain wish to attain enlightenment even in this very life. But when we having that goal, when we are working for that, if we are not able to attain that, that's that you don't have to worry about. Yes, as a result of your insight development, you can go to those kind of Brahma world or other realms. There are 31 realms, including human world, according to the Buddha's explanation. So develop your energy, develop your strength, courage yourself to practice Dhamma, to gain liberation, and to establish your happiness. Having that aspiration, let us practice this Dhamma. I think that would be enough for today. Thank you very much for your participation. Let us use this opportunity to share merits with others. First of all, think about departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets who departed name of us by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May they all be well, happy, and peaceful. Having that aspiration, share merits with departed ones, saying sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID 19, by the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. All over the world who are suffering from their sicknesses and difficulties, by the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. May all be able to get rid of their suffering and pain, having that aspiration. Make blessings upon them, saying sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent.